All right, switching gears. According to the CDC, sadly, there are more than 4,000 unintentional drowning deaths in the U.S. every year. So how do you prevent this from happening in your family?
Swimming lessons, they are a great way to start. Each summer, that is why they offer at the Glenbrooke Outdoor Sports in East Hartford. But their hope is to create a dedicated program for water safety, and they need help to do that.
Yeah, so here in our studio today is the creator of the Water Safety School at Glenbrooke, Viola Rainville.
Hello, Rose.
Along with Marcy McDonald, a lifelong competitive swimmer and champion swimmer of the English Channel.
So amazing.
Yeah, so I love that you guys are banding together because so important that kids and everyone learn to swim, right?
For sure.
For sure.
Rose, talk to us about your father. He was passionate about this.
Yes, Ralph Viola first designed the pools in 1963 at Glenbrooke, and he then went on, even as young as high school, to teach swimming lessons for about 70 years.
70.
Yes, he passed away in 93.
Which is really
amazing.
remarkable.
And you have crossed the English Channel. You've done amazing. And you still swim like 2 hours every day in the morning?
Yes, I love
What
it.
That's
is it
incredible.
like? What's the water temperature in the English Channel?
It ranges early season, low 50s.
Whoa.
Like really early season.
Whoa.
But it's now getting, we do have global warming.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's up to 70, which
Wow.
is very comfortable. Yeah.
Now, do you swim in a wetsuit?
No.
Oh my gosh.
She's
I
amazing.
can't.
So listen, you don't have to swim. You don't have to swim in the English Channel or even be competitive, but we do have to be able to make friends with the water and float, right?
Most definitely.
Yeah. So talk about what you need and what you're trying to teach.
Well, we really just want people to learn to float and relax and actually save themselves.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
I mean, I brought this buoy because this is what we wear, and we tether it, and we carry it with us when we're training, like down to Hammonasset.
Okay.
And you'll see all these swimmers swimming with this. And we always get on the case of swimmers who don't wear one, because this, if something does happen, will recover the body.
Wow.
Oh,
But
gosh.
this is really important.
But that,
because things do happen.
Yeah,
So
unfortunately.
you just, do you use that to rest, or you just float yourself when you need to rest? Okay, no?
I don't
think
need
floating is
anything
very
to float.
restful.
I doesn't like a floater. But men are sinkers, most of them.
Because you have more muscle, right?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rose, you have a mission. Talk to us about the mission.
Oh, the mission is to form a water safety school at Glenbrooke for the summer months that would teach both children and adults how to swim, and also teach lifeguard training and water safety instructor training. Just because you're a lifeguard doesn't mean you are certified to teach swimming lessons.
Right. And how are we going to get there?
Well, we're looking for naming rights. We're hoping that somebody will take on the challenge to sponsor it. And by sponsoring it, we would be able to provide very affordable lessons and training for the kids and the adults involved.
And I see that you brought Stewie.
Stewie the
and,
duck.
You know, Stu from Stu Leonard sadly lost his son.
Yes.
And that's what
Yes.
happens. So often kids, I learned that from him, that often a drowning death happens when there are a lot of adults around and everyone assumes someone else is watching the child, right?
Yes, correct.
And so that, we just learn how to float because Stewie the duck learns to swim. But first you learn to float, right?
Correct.
How many lessons would it take to be safe in the water?
We just talked about
I
that.
really think only
One.
one.
You think one?
Half
just
hour.
to be safe.
Just to be safe.
And
Half
then
hour.
we work off of that.
Okay.
Okay. But the main thing is that you don't overestimate what you have learned. And just because you know how to float doesn't mean that you're going to swim a mile
Right.
Yeah.
to an island. It drives me absolutely bonkers when I hear of a drowning in the early season.
Right.
And I'm like, why did you have to do that?
Right.
You know?
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
I very rarely swim alone. And if I do swim alone, I'm like in front of somebody's dock and people are out at the
doing
picnic or
something.
something like
There's
that.
activity around.
It's just, you know, I don't want anybody to,
Yep, we're with you.
it just
One last-
drives me crazy.
So we want a sponsor, we want someone to help, and then so many kids will be able to learn where your father has his
Absolutely.
legacy.
Absolutely. Oh,
Yeah.
it's his legacy.
I've been to the facility.
Yes.
It's remarkable.
Yep.
I saw the kids being taught myself.
Yes, you did.
That is the legacy that we want to keep continuing.
For sure.
And
All right.
adults too.
Absolutely. We'd like to, Marcy and I have talked about what we'll do for adults this coming summer also.
Which is
Okay.
great.
There are so many adults that are just so afraid of it.
Look
And
at
we can
that.
learn as an
And-
adult?
You can, but you got to
Absolutely.
learn to relax and respect the water.
That is so important. Respect the water.
It's unforgiving.
Yep, you're right. All right, to learn more about the Water Safety School at Glenbrooke, please give Rose a call. Yeah, her number is on the bottom of your screen, 860-682-8265.
Yeah, I hope someone steps up to the naming rights, and then we can report a great story.
Oh my God, that's so
Yeah.
awesome.
Thank you so much.
Oh, Rose, thank
Yeah,
you. Marcy, so good to see you.
Yeah, happy
swimming.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you. To you too.